morning. Welcome to Schoolcraft Community Library's Cooking with Tom. Today we're putting together hors d'oeuvres for like a Christmas party. What we're going to do first, we're going to make crostini, which is just French bread. Sherry made last night. Isn't it pretty?
Into early this morning.
What you do with your French bread, you want to slice it thin, probably no bigger than 3/8. You slice them up nice and thin here. Alright, okay. You got your bread all sliced into nice, less than 3/8 thick pieces. Arrange it onto your cooking stone or your cooking sheet, whichever you have. Make them tight because, you know, it's already done. It's not going to rise. Usually you can get about a loaf of bread on a cookie sheet. This sheet's a little smaller than we have at home, but it works pretty well.
Beautiful.
Okay, your bread is on your cookie sheet or your stone. What you want to do is you want to spray it with, you can either just brush it with olive oil, or what I like to do is just spray it with some cooking spray, which is canola oil instead. Usually I like to use olive oil cooking spray, but I don't have any. Because if you spray it, you get a lot less oil on it than if you brush it. Get a nice coating.
I would have brought some stuff.
This will keep your spices on your tray here. The spices are a teaspoon of oregano, a teaspoon of basil, and a teaspoon of garlic. Put them into a mortar and pestle, grind up nice and fine. You just sprinkle them onto your crostini. Don't go too heavy, but make sure you get some on every crostini. Oh, and also there's have a teaspoon of salt. Any other nice spice you want to put in. You like rosemary, put some rosemary in there. Okay, you've got your bread cut, you got your oil applied to it, you got your spices on it. You want to put it into a 300-degree oven for right around 15 to 20 minutes. Keep an eye on it. You want it to be brown and crispy. Crostini are still in the oven. They need about another 10 minutes. Now we're going to go on to a spinach artichoke dip. For that, we've got 1 package of cream cheese. We've got 10 ounces of frozen chopped spinach, which has been thawed and completely drained. Squeezed dry, actually. We have got 1 package of Knorr vegetable mix. A 1.5 cups of shredded cheese, 2 cloves of garlic. We have a can of artichoke hearts, and this is mayonnaise. 3/4 cup of mayonnaise.
Does it say? I think it says that.
It does. Okay. What we do with this, we pull all this together, throw it in our handy dandy turbine powered mixer here, and let it do its thing. Cheese. Here's the mayo. And this recipe comes from Sherry. Not only is she the producer, she's also a contributor and camera person and graphics extraordinary specialist. Now we put in the artichoke hearts that have been chopped also.
By whom?
By Sherry. Sherry chopped artichoke hearts. But she doesn't want to be on this side of the camera. Put your garlic in. put in your veggie mix here from Hors. I'd say they're contributing sponsors, but yeah, not so much. You got your cup and a half of cheeses here. This is a mixture of Kobe Jack and Parmesan. Use your favorite cheese. That would be perfect. A little bit of jalapeno jack cheese with the accent in it also. You want a little bit of the spice. Okay. Oh, we got the spinach in. We almost forgot the spinach in the spinach artichoke dip.
I hope I drained that well enough.
It is drained perfectly. Okay, everything is in here. Put your mixer down and put it on low, just kind of combining everything together. Your mixture has been thoroughly combined. It's green and it's cheesy. Take it off your stand mixer and put it into your 2-quart. It's 2-quart?
2 quart.
Put it into 2-quart casserole bowl. Dish. Whatever you call it. Crockery. It's in your bowl. It stays in the bowl, which is a good thing. I mean, it's not too liquidy. You put this in the oven on 350 for 35 minutes. It's been about 25 minutes on about 300 to 350 degrees. These look like they're done. They're golden brown and crunchy. Just what you want in your crostini. We'll set these aside on a cooling rack so we can use the cookie sheet for the next project. Okay, next we're gonna make ham broccoli pinwheels. For that you need 1 can of crescent rolls. And now they make crescent rolls in a sheet so they're not perforated. If you get that, that makes it so much easier rather than pinch the little triangles together. So you want to take your sheet of crescent rolls, undo them. Roll them out on a very lightly floured cutting board. You don't flour it, it's really hard to make anything work. Flour it just really lightly so it doesn't take away the stickiness of the dough. Got any holes, patch them up. Maybe. There we go. In here we have got a 1/4 pound of cooked ham, 2.5 cups of fresh broccoli, 1 small onion chopped, and we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard and a teaspoon of lemon juice. Take your spoon, stir it all up. Put the cheese in. 1.5 cup of cheese. Don't want to forget the cheese. This is Swiss. It's really good with a little bit of Havarti. Pepper jack's nice in it too. If you just like cheddar, cheddar's okay too. You may not use it all. Then just roll it up. Wow, these are gonna be big crescent rolls. But this is how you come up with new recipes. Just take a little bit of water, put it along the edge there, and just moisten it up. It'll sticks really nicely. Into roughly about a 1/2 inch segments. Put them on a parchment covered sheet. Yeah, these are some big ones in the middle. Next time we roll them the other way. Put your crescent rolls into the oven at 375 for roughly about 20 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. Okay, all of our food has been prepared. We've got a ham broccoli swirls here. We have crostini with lox and capers on it, and crostini with our spinach artichoke dip. So let's see how we did. Very tasty.
You're losing your capers.
I know. Crostini are perfect. The lox is fantastic. Let's try the dip here. The dip is cheesy and just spectacular. These things are. This will make a great Christmas hors d'oeuvre kind of try it at home and have a nice holiday.